Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of Tokyo Ghoul Re-Invoke. And in today's episode, what we're going to be doing is I wanted to go ahead and have some relaxing times with a little bit of fun. So in today's episode, I wanted to go ahead and get some grinding done over on the S Kaneki level here. And I guess we'll try and do a slight strategy for it as well. Because I feel as if there's definitely some people that are struggling with it a little bit. And I know people do have, I feel like Mutsuki is quite common. And Psycho is quite common. So I'm going to try to make a guide around those two, and we'll kind of go into this right now. So for S rank Kaneki, I believe it starts with a red Kaneki, I think it's red, then purple, which is dark, and then a green. So what we want is one blue, one light, and one red character. So I'm probably going to put my Feshirazu in the front left side right now. See, Black Reaper is an easy win in this regard in terms of oh, if I use Black Reaper, I can easily get that sweet S rank kill. But I want to try out Mutsuki right now because I don't really have a lot of potential around blue, so I want to try this out. I actually might... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Heisei in the middle because I want to have a red, a light, and I guess a dark is fine, but I want to have a blue behind Mutsuki here. So this can work out efficiently. I think this is okay. I actually am going to put Mask Ayato behind Premium Heisei though, because if he does die, I want to have someone behind him that can do a little bit more work. And if I have the Eto category with Kaya behind it, I can also use her as a swap in to get extra AP if I need it toward the later parts of the quest. So Shirazu is for the boss. I want to put him in the first round, use all of his AP, then hop out with Mutsuki and try and get as much charge as possible there. And that is our plan. Let's go ahead and get this done. I actually finished off my Toka grinding already, but the S rank quests for the New Year's go away in 1.5 days currently. So when maintenance happens tomorrow, which I believe is at 10 p.m., 1 a.m., I don't think it's been announced yet. When that does come around, we naturally need to get everything done beforehand. So that's kind of my plan right now. I'm just going to go all the way in with the Shirazu here, because 11 AP is fine, and we're going to try to get as much charge as possible on Mutsuki right now, and see how this goes, because naturally, any 10th hit, no, okay, what was it? It's 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, and so on. So we want to try and get the blue characters to get every 10th hit for the most part. So now at 30, 1 durability damage. This is at 34, no durability damage. So I want to use just Eto, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that attack right there. I'm actually considering swapping in Ayato here, because it might be more efficient in terms of trying to get more general work done. What if I did... What if we did this? Because I'm trying to get that last hit. Oh, exactly a break. 60, perfect damage. Amazing. So that is perfect for trying to get my next wave done. And honestly, Eto should be enough to be able to get this Kaneki killed as well. So let's go all the way in with all of our power here. We're going to pop Eto's skill. Get that off. Perfect. I'm actually going to pop Ayato's skill here just to guarantee the kill, and we'll go in on the next round with Heisei ready in tow. Perfect. So this should be a Dark Kaneki here. Perfect. We'll try and get some extra DPS here off on Shirazu, because Ayato's not really going to be able to do much here, so we want to prioritize damage, if anything. However, Heisei should guarantee a break here with his skill, so this should be fine. Go for it. Naturally, any light character that does hits is worth it on this. My suggestion is, if you are using only free-to-play units, my suggestion is the Light Su Shukiyama. I actually do have him, so we might try him after this in the next attempt on this quest. Other characters that are good is like Gurnai Urie, Arima Narukami, any characters that are light and are able to do... I guess Narukami's not much of a durability damage type of character, but anyone who could do decent break damage. We're also going to save... I'm going to save my skill here with Shirazu for the boss, because that's a guaranteed break, and I am fine with keeping that. Eto's buff gives us 2.25 times our attack on the entire front row for right now, which is nice. Naturally, Heisei gives 1.75, so it's not really a huge change, but regardless, I'll take it. And we're probably going to try to get Eto's skill here. I'm just going to use all of the AP that I have currently, just to get it out of the way, just to spit that away into the fire. I probably could have used this earlier, because that's not a break. Shit. That's a pretty big mistake I just made then. I should have done 2 durability damage with Shirazu during that combo. I shouldn't have just went all the way in. That's my fault. Kaya's probably dead this turn. Yeah, that hurts. See, in a situation like that, it probably would have been better for me to swap in Mutsuki, because I could have gotten the guard down and done a little bit better work there. I'm going to try another attempt after this on the Kaneki and try and get a better rotation. I want to try to see if I can get a more optimized run, and obviously... I think that having Eto is actually a bad plan, because it doesn't work as well for the team that I'm using. Eto's obviously overwhelming, fantastic, she is incredible, but not everyone will have her, and I feel as if the Light Heisei is more common because he's inside the tickets currently in the game. So we'll try that out. So we'll swap out Eto. Actually, I'm down to swap out Eto for the Mask Ayato here. And maybe behind Heisei we can put... See, I probably don't want to swap out Heisei during this quest. Better idea. We'll put Shukiyama in the middle row, and we'll do this. So 2 lights in the middle row, both of which are kind of squishy, but it's not a huge deal because the enemies don't really do too much damage, and plus most of my rotations won't give them a turn. Shirazu with Mutsuki in the back to get some attack down, because that's going to be my primary swaps. Ayato Mask to do some extra durability damage on the first enemy rotation, which is always nice. We can also use Shirazu's AP to get extra breaks off, which is nice, before we swap to Mutsuki. And Kaya, in case we need to have that spare little bit of damage and extra AP. Granted, I probably won't end up using her, because she's not really that great, because she doesn't charge fast enough. Someday, Kaya. I believe in you someday. I actually want to get the charge of Tsukiyama's skill here for the next wave. So what I might do, we'll do this. I'm actually going to swap in Heisei. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to try to get Ayato Mask's skill off in this turn, because I believe in him. He's a hero. However, this is seeming less likely now, because I have 7 hits currently. I need to do 10 hits in total. So maybe... two hits with Ayato. This way I can get the break off with him and get some extra skill charge. I don't entirely know how effective this turn is going to be, because he's going to actually get a turn off. We'll use the attack of Ayato Mask. He's not buffed yet from Heisei, unfortunately, because I didn't get the chance to get that off. But that's okay. Here, let's see if we can get Mutsuki's skill off this turn to try and get some extra... Oh, that's not a debuff. Oh, that sucks. Truthfully, if I were to try and replan that, before the break, I would want to get Mutsuki's charge one more time to be able to get the guard and attack down off. Not a huge deal, because it didn't actually do that much damage, but something to keep in mind for next time. So we'll use this. I don't know if I want to use Tsukiyama's skill right now. I might just save it. Here, I'm gonna... See, like, Ayato Mask, I don't know if he can break this turn. Here, I'm gonna pop Heisei skill. It'll do 9 hits. 9 hits. And we'll be able to get a skill charge off with Ayato here. Not great. Not a great rotation there, but we're guarded up at least. So that's a bit better. However, Heisei isn't. Here, let's get Mutsuki's charge off here. Get the break. Use Ayato's skill. And we'll try and prioritize getting Mutsuki's skill ready for this turn as well. Because, you know, might be better on the next wave as well, because it is going to be a dark type character here. I feel as if primary source of DPS here is going to maybe be Shirazu. Might try and use him after this, but for right now, will this break? I don't think so. It's -4 durability. Perfect. And then we're not going to do any durability damage here with any of the characters I have, because my focus right now is going to be to use Tsukiyama to get the break this turn. Tsukiyama, you can do 1 durability damage. I believe in you. I think you actually have a -5. Perfect. So that actually lets us do some extra DPS this turn and do some good swings. Bop it. 4 hits ain't that great, though. Here, let's get a Mutsuki charge for the next wave, because I actually want to do a double swap to get the Kaya and the... what do you call it? The Kaya and the Shirazu in on the final wave, because I'm going to need them, because my blue characters aren't that great for actually taking down the final big boss. And obviously, for Shirazu's sake, any red breaker will work in that regard. You don't need to have a Fesh Shirazu in an Awakening to be able to use him. I'm trying to think of what other breakers are that are red or around. I am kind of blanking. Psycho Birthday exists, but obviously Heisei is kind of a better slot. If you don't have a Heisei, Birthday Psycho, if you have her, would be good. Owl doesn't quite break, but he is good for trying to get the extra skill charge and some pretty good DPS on the final boss, which actually is the scariest to deal with in terms of other red units that you would be able to have inside the game that break. I guess Amon Dojima, if you're over on Global, just characters like that do quite a bit of durability damage and have that extra bit of field presence to them. Here, we're going to try... See, like, that's not enough charge. I should probably swap out Tsukiyama this turn, though. Here, I'll pop this. I actually will get the swap back this turn for a second swap on the final boss, so it's not a huge deal. And that's a break. Perfect. We'll pop Ayato's skill, get some extra DPS done. Obviously, I don't have any good light damage dealers. That's why I was using neutral characters like Black Reaper. But just being able to pump some DPS into him in terms of, like, even neutral typings are able to kill him eventually. Just a matter of taking him down and debuffing his attack. Almost constantly. You know what? I'm also just gonna... We'll just do this. That's fine. Because, I don't need Mutsuki yet anymore. Because we have the guard up. And Shirazu still needs to awaken, so... Final boss should be easy to take down now. We actually need to get Heisei's buff off here, so... Shirazu! You want to feel cooler? Cool, because he has several movies inside the DBZ franchise. You'll feel a lot of him if you go and experience it. I feel like you would enjoy DBZ, Shirazu. I feel like that's your kind of show. Honestly, Shirazu would be the kind of guy who's on his couch, like, screaming about Ultra Instinct. That's my kind of dude. I love him. Alrighty. So we don't need Ayato Mask in on this quest, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna use all of his AP, as well as all of his skill attacks to be able to get more charge on Shirazu. We're just gonna fucking dip out. We're gonna get him out of here. He'll never be seen again. He's done. He did his job. He did it well. He's out. Our primary focus right now, though, is skill, charge, and durability damage. And that's exactly what we got done. Shirazu, shatter it. Perfect. I should be able to... I actually want to get this off, because I'll be able to buff Kaya here, because I haven't actually done that just yet. And now we'll be good to have the final onslaught. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bop. Actually, I wonder if I could get... I don't think I could get another Kaya skill this turn. However, GG. Now, obviously, everyone has different units to actually use in these quests and stuff like that, but it is definitely achievable as long as you have a decent lineup of characters and a good variety of typings. Even keeping free-to-play units like Light Tsukiyama, he doesn't have much AP, but that's still 6 durability damage you can have per turn if you use him, so it's always viable. There's always a way. And we're going to go ahead and try to get one of the Toka quests done here as well, because that sounds like a good time. Here, for the Toka level, here, let's try and make a team just with our own gusto. So we need, I believe, Toka. The first one is, I think it's light, blue, then green. So we need to be able to have a dark, a green, which is Fess Amon for me, but I might try and use someone else. And Fess Shirazu or Birthday Psycho, which we're actually going to try to do in this quest because I feel like that might be more fun. So what we'll do is we will put in the middle row, we're going to have our green. So do we want to have... I'm actually kind of down to use Fess Toka. It's probably a bad plan. Or War Toka. Yeah, we'll use War Toka. That's not a good plan. We'll use Eto, and we'll toss... we'll put Birthday Psycho behind Eto later on. For right now, for the third part of our team, we actually need a... We need a red, I guess. Motto Punch is a red. That'd be interesting. I probably should take it more seriously than that, though. Here, I'll just put together a team. I'll be right back. Okay, so our team is made. On the left row, we have... I just accidentally made my chair go down by fidgeting the wrong way. Okay. Whew. That, like, scared me and woke up the cat. I am so sorry, Sore. But let's try this again. On the left row, we have Eto, Owl, for the sake of breaking the first Fess Toka inside the quest, with Birthday Psycho behind to be able to get the break on the final boss when we come around to use a red. She's a guaranteed break, she's a really good character, and a buffer. In the middle, we have War Toka to give AP and also get some extra green damage, and the Paralysis Quinks Shirazu just here in case the Fess Toka, or sorry, the War Toka doesn't do that great of a job. On the right side, we have Ghoul Heisei, of which is here to just do pure DPS and try and get some extra stuff done. Actually kind of want to damage test him against some of these bosses in S ranks and see how well he does. And behind him, we have the healer, War Toka, of which was farmed from Outbreaks. She has 12 AP, 578 attack, and she has heals on her special, mostly just in case we have some struggles with the final boss, but for the most part, we should be good here. I don't believe we have any weaknesses aside from our reds, but obviously won't swap in our reds against the blue Toka, so we'll be good to go here. Likely, our focus from moment one is going to be to get the charge on Owl Eto, because that is just natural. That just makes sense to me. So we'll go ahead and do all this, get the break off right there. Now, on this first level and set of things, Eto is a guaranteed kill on this first Toka. So instead of using her skill and actually buffing my team, I'm going to use her AP to get some extra charge on my other friends. And we're going to go ahead and save... Actually, no. We're going to pop her skill here. Because I want the buff for the next wave when we go into this to get some extra work done. Now, I will do an attempt without Owl Eto next time. I just kind of wanted to see what she can do with these teams here. Because I don't want to always use the same characters like Festival Amon. And I feel like I can use Eto separately from Festival Amon on this and be fine. So Here, we'll pop the +2 AP buff from the War Toka. And our goal here is going to be to get the charge off of her attacks. So, here we go. That's one more durability damage. Now, I am trying to find out how much I can do here. So I use all of the AP of Owl right now. I will do 1 durability damage when I do an attack with Toka. And then I can swap to Shirazu. I actually can guarantee a break this turn if I do a double swap in this middle row. Do I want to do it? You know what? Sure. Because I don't mind that. And if I charge this up for the next wave, probably shouldn't have actually popped it. That is okay. I will use her to charge anyway. If I use that, I can get everything ready for the next wave and see if I can do some pretty good work here. So naturally, we want to get the break off with Birthday Psycho here. I don't know how much work that this Eto skill is going to do, but let's see. Not that much, actually. Perfect. Alright, so we actually are going to use Eto's skill here, or Eto's AP, to get the charge on our War Toka. And now we're going to bring those savings to you. We're also going to pop Heisei's skill here and get some extra DPS. Because he has a killer for green, so why not use it? And Psycho, we actually kind of need you to have more AP. Make you a deal. I don't know if 3 hits is enough to get the charge on... Here. We will try this. So we definitely can't get the skill of Birthday Cycle this turn. Could we get Tokas? No, we cannot. Good answer. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Chill. Don't kill Toka. Cool. That really hurt Heisei, but we are in a good state. So, this turn, we're pretty much guaranteed to get a break off with Psycho. So let's go ahead and use our AP before that happens for good purposes. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Bop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bop. Go all the way in with Ghoul Heisei. Get the break with our Psycho. We're actually going to go ahead and pop another skill charge over here. We'll use the skill of Psycho. Get 2 extra hits down. Pop Ghoul Heisei, which actually does some pretty good work on some of these S-quests. He doesn't do any break damage, but he does make up for a lot of the different typings you need for trying to get through it. I also love his portrait. His portrait post-battle is just the fucking coolest. I love it so much. But alrighty. So that's basically how you take down the Toka if you have an Eto Owl and you have a bunch of free-to-play units. This time, let's try it without the Eto Owl, but with some units that are a little bit more special, including maybe Fess Ammon? Okay, so this is going to be our makeup for the next attempt at the S-rank quest for right now. So on the left side, we have Festival Ammon and Ghoul Heisei. Festival Ammon obviously is for the second set of the quests, because he is going to take down the blue unit that is there. We're going to try and awaken on the first quest, swap in Ghoul Heisei potentially to get some extra DPS down or some extra breaks down, and do that. In the middle, we have Festival Toka and Shirazu. Festival Toka is primarily here to get some extra buffs off on the Hafukuchi Kaneki and the Festival Ammon, because they don't have self-buffs. Hafukuchi Kaneki actually does have a self-buff, but you could ignore that for right now. Also, defense increases are always nice, so Festival Toka is always helpful. Behind her, we have Festival Shirazu, which is primarily used to get the break off on the middle enemy on the end of the quest, of which is the green boss. Phrase that weirdly, but that is okay. Take down the green boss with Shirazu, so that's our main goal there. On the right side, we have Hafukuchi Kaneki, which is primarily used for the first wave to take down the light Toka. And in the back, we have a Black Reaper just for posterity, in case we end up losing our Hafukuchi Kaneki from the first combo from the Fest Toka. Let's go into this. Now, these all are festival units aside from the Black Reaper, so it definitely is if you go through several rotations of different Fest banners, typically you'll have at least 1 or 2 of these units, so... Well, typically is hard to say because it's all up to chance, but... Things happen, and you get pulls sometimes. So if you got that sweet pull, this is a strategy, I guess. I guess in the first quest... Yeah, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Our goal here is to get the skill off with half Kaneki. Now the way we do that is by doing our work and trying our hardest. Why didn't that... You have 1 durability left and I don't have enough charge. Fuck. I deserve that. That was my fault. Apparently she also gives herself a weight up when she goes on her turn, so that's something to keep an eye out for, I guess. Here. I want to see, like... I'll pop this like this. It'll get a break off, and I want to pop Toka's skill before I do any more of my attacks, because I definitely want to get the buff off. Because I want the attack bonus. We'll be good to go here. You need this too, don't you? We'll use these. Swap in Festival Ammon, finish it off. That sounds good. We have regeneration still on our pals in Half Kaneki and the Festival Toka, both of which needed it, so that is helpful. We're going to try to get some extra work done here. Need to make sure I actually hit the buttons enough. So I'm realizing there's times when I'm doing double taps and I'm not actually getting the skill charge because I'm not tapping it primarily through the entire thing. Probably can't get a break this turn, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. You know what sucks even more? Swapping in Festival Shirazu. Because I want to get more charge on him for next wave. So you see, it's going to bait her into attacking Shirazu and not being able to kill him because she's too weak. She's going after half Kaneki. That's even less smart. Hell yeah. Alrighty, we actually are going to use this wave primarily to get some fucking work done. Let's do it. Alrighty, and we're going to try to strive for the Toka skill for the next wave because Festival Ammon actually isn't buffed just yet. And who knows, maybe he'll do some good work against the final boss. Heal him up. Pop off half Kaneki's skill here. Badoom! Cool. And Festival Ammon, big overhead swing to the end. Thank you kindly. And now our primary focus is going to be to get Festival Shirazu's skill off right now. However, I have no reason not to get Festival Ammon's skill off as well here. However, apparently, I can't get it until after the break. Let's see if I can actually get a break this turn then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bop. 1, 2. I don't know if 7 AP is enough. Go! That's not enough at all. See, if I had him at 100%, he'd be using his skill right now. One more reason to get him to 100%, folks. People are still talking about how, like, 100% Awakening units are actually super worth it because their AP gains are so heavy. And now it's got me thinking, like, oh, I want to use Shirazu's full potential at 100%, but the investment is so ridiculous to actually get there. You get so few pills and there's so little time. Sometimes you just gotta save your Viagra for the best moments in life. Because in the end, you can only Viagra so often. Hey, Fess Ammon. What's that? You want to kill her? That's messed up, dude. You almost did. And I do believe that's a GG. And there you go. Now, I did swap in Black Reaper on the first wave. However, any unit would have worked for that. He was only swapped in to be able to get the double swap to Hafukuja Kaneki. So I'd say in general, pretty easy to get done. I think that there's definitely a severe weakness in the green types inside the game currently. Obviously, there's quite a few of them, but there's not really those heavy, hard carry ones aside from Festival Ammon. And I guess Shinohara, if you count him, the errata boy, but he's debatable. So definitely try to keep some free-to-play green units for the future as well, because there's definitely going to be some more S-rank quests dropping soon. I'm going to keep on getting my grinding done on these S-rank quests. I am currently at how many attempts on this Kaneki again? I'm at 7 out of 10 attempts. I need to get to 30. So I'm going to try to spend most of my day today trying to get that done and trying to just kind of clean some stuff up. I also maxed out the Naki for this season, so he is... Oh, I can actually do it right now. Forgot I saved it for the actual episode today. Cool! +5 Haka to my collection. Oh, boy, pals. I did it. I'm also working on the Hoji already. I'm kind of trying to get him up, so next season he should be done fairly easily, and then Akira would be the next one I want to grind. Probably end up grinding that sometime tomorrow during school. But for right now, I am good to go. Thank you so much for watching. I've been having a good time with Toka Ghoul Re-Invoke during the off-season, being very lax, extremely lax, barely even opening the game on some days, which feels so nice. But of course, starting tomorrow night, there is going to be another war starting, and obviously you can expect me on day 1 of the war to do some coverage, hopefully inside the morning, but I can't give any promises. I'm looking forward to it. I think we're definitely going to end up getting... I don't think we're going to get a new banner during the release of the war, but I think we're going to get a data mine of something new. Because currently here, we have 2 banners expiring on that day. I think Global's going to get a new banner in terms of what they have, but Invoke's probably going to be a little bit lax unless we get a data mine on Tuesday of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct Heisei, because he's been data mined recently, got some new voice clips apparently. Feature the Black Reaper voice lines, so who knows how that's going to go, but I'm looking forward to it. Either way, thank you so much for watching, take it easy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.